There's nothing quite like the annual Academy Awards, which brings together Hollywood's most elite filmmakers and actors for a celebration of the year's most impressive films and performances. For those lucky few who get to take home a trophy from the lavish showcase, it's the role of a lifetime to get to deliver an acceptance speech from the stage.
I want to say thank you to everybody.
But every once in a while, winners manage to make things extremely awkward. Between cringeworthy comments and political overtures, these Oscar winners definitely made audiences squirm while accepting their big prizes. Sam Smith. Everything seemed to be going swimmingly for British singer Sam Smith when he won the 2016 Academy Award for Best Original Song for his Spectre theme, The Writing's on the Wall. But things got awkward when Sam Smith erroneously implied that he was the first openly gay man to receive an Oscar.
I read an article a few months ago by Sir Ian McKellen, and he said that no openly gay man had ever won an Oscar.
But McKellen's comments had been about the Best Actor award specifically, which made fans of other openly gay winners like Elton John and Dustin Lance Black scoff in disbelief at Smith's false claim.
So I basically said that I was the first gay person to ever win an Oscar.
Smith quickly apologized for the gaffe and blamed a few too many sips of tequila for the slip.
I wasn't happy with my performance and we thought we had no chance of winning at all. So I was just like, let's just get the party started. And then we won. And I was just like, whoa.
La La Land. To be fair, the discomfort caused by the final moments of the 2017 Oscars was by no means the recipients' fault. After being announced as the winners of the Best Picture Oscar, 3 La La Land producers were in the middle of their acceptance speeches when it came to light that fellow nominee Moonlight had actually won the award.
Damien Chazelle, we're standing on your shoulders. We lost, by the way.
No, there's a mistake. Moonlight, you guys won Best Picture.
Presenter Warren Beatty had received an incorrect envelope, which led to the now infamous blunder. Moonlight's director and producers ultimately got the chance to issue their own thanks, but before they could revel in the night's biggest prize, Beatty decided he had to clear things up from the same stage.
I opened the envelope, and it said, Emma Stone, La La Land.
Not only did the mistake inspire some key production updates with the show, but it was also responsible for some of the wildest audience reaction shots the Oscars have ever known. Marlon Brando. At the 1973 Academy Awards, viewers and attendees were shocked after Marlon Brando was announced as the winner of the Best Actor award for The Godfather. Not because he didn't deserve it, but because a young woman in Native American dress appeared in Marlon Brando's place. And things got weirder from there. As she approached the podium, she refused to accept the statue from presenter Roger Moore, and instead explained that she was Sacheen Littlefeather, president of the National Native American Affirmative Image Committee, and would be representing Brando. She then said Brando would not accept the award.
The reasons for this being are the treatment of American Indians today by the film industry.
Some members of the audience booed, while others applauded. And the incident also reportedly caused the Academy to ban winners from using other people to accept, or in this case, refuse their awards. In a 2016 interview with the Los Angeles Times, Littlefeather, an activist and an actress, described how she was subsequently ostracized by the show business community, saying, "The government was madder than hell. They told everyone in the studios in Hollywood not to hire me, or they would shut them down. I was blacklisted, or you could say red-listed. Johnny Carson, Dick Cavett, they didn't want me on their shows." In recent years, Brando and Littlefeather's actions have been reframed, with Jada Pinkett Smith crediting Littlefeather as an inspiration for her boycott of the 2016 Oscars over a lack of diversity. Gwyneth Paltrow. Paltrow's 1999 win for Best Actress for her performance in Shakespeare in Love prompted a speech that has since been called the day Oscar sincerity died. Accepting her Oscar, a visibly overcome Paltrow gave a seemingly endless speech that was slammed for excessive weepiness.
I wouldn't be in this auditorium, let alone up here, if it wasn't for 2 incredibly talented men.
Her words may have been heartfelt, but if she'd have delivered that kind of performance in the movie, chances are she wouldn't have won that trophy in the first place. Elinor Burkett. In what's been called the Academy Awards Kanye West moment, journalist Elinor Burkett made things super uncomfortable when she rushed the stage during Roger Ross Williams' 2010 acceptance speech for Best Documentary Short Subject.
The man never lets the woman talk. Isn't that just the classic thing?
She then launched into her own acceptance speech, making for seriously uncomfortable and confusing viewing. It turned out that the two had serious beef over the winning film, Music by Prudence. Burkett reportedly came up with the idea for the film and had been a producer, but later left the project. She even sued Williams and claimed that she hadn't received proper credit for her involvement, while he denied her claim to the picture.
And everybody thinks I was bad for interrupting him. So they don't think he was bad for, Bigfooting me.
Whatever the reason for their tiff, it made for the kind of stage drama you don't expect to see from any category, let alone this one. Angelina Jolie. Long before she became a global humanitarian and mother to 6, Angelina Jolie developed a reputation for being something of a wild child in the late 90s. Her portrayal of a sociopath in Girl Interrupted earned her the Oscar for Best Supporting Actress in 2000. And if people didn't know she was strange before, they certainly found out as much during her acceptance speech for the award. Jolie had been joined at the event by her brother James Haven, whom she basically made out with on the red carpet. And instead of running through the usual list of people to thank, Jolie turned her attention again to her relationship with him.
I'm in shock, and I'm so in love with my brother right now. He just held me and said he loved me, and I know he's so happy for me.
All due respect to their tight-knit sibling status and all, but that is enough to make any audience uncomfortable. Thanks for watching. Click the Nicki Swift icon to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Plus, check out all this cool stuff we know you'll love too.